In this video, we're going over the easiest way and the safest way to invest, and we're not talking about stocks, we're not talking about real estate or currency trading or even bonds. No, we are going to be talking about high yield savings accounts and certificate of deposit accounts, also known as CD accounts. So when investing, it's good to understand the goal, and the goal of investing is try to earn as much interest as possible. And by interest, that's just a kind of a fancy term for extra money. So you're trying to gain as much extra money as possible. And one note here is that interest can also be referred to as APY, but it means the exact same thing as interest. So APY stands for annual percentage yield, and it's usually the terminology that's used for savings accounts instead of interest. Why they do this, I don't know, but whenever you see annual percentage yield or APY, always just think interest because it really is no different than an interest rate. So let's dive into exact interest and estimated interest. So exact interest is just going to be the interest rate is exactly what it says to be. Estimated interest is going to be the interest rate is a targeted average yearly goal. And so exact interest is stuff like government bonds, and estimated interest is stuff like stock accounts, crypto accounts, or real estate. But in this video, we're going to be focused on exact interest because savings accounts, high yield savings accounts, and CDs all use exact interest rates or exact APY. And so what does that mean? That means guaranteed extra money. The real question is how much? So let's compare a traditional savings account to a high yield savings account. So traditional savings accounts, they actually do pay interest, but it's very, very small amount. And they typically pay around the average about 0.5% APY. High yield savings accounts, on the other hand, typically pay between 4% to 5.5% APY, and some go even a little closer towards 6. So let's do a scenario here, and let's say that you have $10,000 in a traditional savings account. We're going to answer this question of how much interest or extra money are you paid per month. So let's say you have a US bank account that pays 0.5% APY. So we're going to figure out how much interest you're going to get paid per month from this account. And so what you do is you got to take that interest rate of 0.5% and you're going to divide that by 100. And that's going to give us 0.005, and we're going to use this number as our multiplier. So now you take the money in your account, 10,000, and we're going to multiply it by that multiplier. And 10,000 times 0.005 is going to be 50, which means that we made $50 for the year in interest from this account. But we want to get that to a monthly rate, so we're just going to divide that by 12, which means you're going to make $4.17 per month deposit in your account from this interest rate. So again, that's why people don't realize that their banks do usually pay interest, but it's such a small amount, you don't even really notice it. Let's compare to a high yield savings account. On the other hand, same scenario, $10,000, but let's say you have a Capital One high yield savings account that pays 5.25% APY. So again, we're going to take that interest rate right here and we're going to divide it by 100 to get our multiplier. So in this case, it's going to be 0.525. And now we're going to take the money in our account and multiply it by that multiplier. And this time, 10,000 times 0.0525 is going to give us 525. So we made $525 for the year. Let's divide that by 12 to get it per month. So we made $43.17 per month from this account with this interest rate with $10,000 in it. Let's quickly compare the two different accounts with the same amount of money in it. So the high yield savings account pays $525 per year, the traditional saving $50 per year, the high yield savings account $43.17 per month versus $4.17 per month for the traditional. And so again, you make almost as much per month from the high yield as you do from the traditional interest. So again, you think about you made an extra $475 by essentially doing nothing but putting it into a different account. So what is the catch? Well, there really is no catch. The only thing that you have to be a little bit on your toes about is that high yield savings account rates are not guaranteed to stay at that rate forever, and they can change month to month, but they'll never go negative. So if anything, they'll just go down a little bit, but it's not, if you sign up for a 5.751, it might not be that forever. But if you want a guaranteed rate that will stay, you got to put your money into a CD account. So a CD account, also known as a certificate of deposit account, typically pays the same rates, roughly between 4 and 5.5% APY, and these are locked in for a set amount of time. That is the catch with these, is that you cannot pull out the money or else you'll pay a penalty. And the length of these can range from 3 months to 5 years, anywhere in between that. So if comparing high yield savings to CDs, so high yield savings, the rates are not guaranteed and can fluctuate. CDs, the rates are guaranteed, so the CDs get the win there. High yield savings account, however, you can pull your money out at any time without a penalty, versus CDs are locked in a time period. If you pull out the money early, you're going to pay a penalty, so high yield savings gets the win there. So let's look at these CDs real quick. In same scenario, let's say you have $10,000 in your CD account locked for 3 years. How much money is in the account after the 3 years are up? So let's say you have a Chase CD account that pays 5% APY. So let's figure out how much is in there after 3 years. So we're going to get our multiplier first, take the interest rate 5 divided by 100, gives us a multiplier of 0.05. So we're going to multiply that by the money in the account, and that's going to give us $500 of interest we made in the first year. But now this is how this works for year 2. You got to take the money in the account plus the interest. So that means we're starting off with $10,500 in year 2. Multiply that number by the interest rate. And that means we made $525 in year 2. So now we're going to have to add that again to the year 2 amount going into year 3. So going into year 3, we have $11,025 built into this account. So the last year, we're going to multiply that by the same guaranteed interest rate. So we made $551 in year 3, 25 cents. So now let's add those up. And that's going to give us, at the end of the 3 years, the money in your account is going to be $11,576.25 if you put it into a CD. So the last question is, how do you sign up for one of these accounts? We're going to go over that right now. If you are interested in trying to figure out how to sign up for or get a high yield savings account, all you got to do is Google best high yield savings accounts for whatever year it is. And again, there's going to be just a ton of resources on this. NerdWallet and Bankrate, I always think, are two of the best sources. And so again, they have all these different accounts you can sign up for that get you guaranteed APY. Some have minimum deposit accounts, but again, many of them have zero. So again, you can just click each account and learn more about them and see which one is the right one for you. So that is all I have for you today on high yield savings accounts and CDs. Have a nice rest of your day.